deported. So my question is, of all these folks, whether you're from Mexico or other...
You're going to be one of the numbers.
Yes.
Right.
By the way,
Yeah.
you think those... I think what people are upset about is not immigration. I don't know a soul who's really upset about immigration. And in fact, most of the people I know perfectly well that immigration, in the legal type, is the lifeblood of our continuing nation. It's illegal immigration people are concerned about.
Well, I'm in agreement with Phil in this way, that I don't think the problem is immigration. It's the illegal immigration. Everyone that came to the United States, either they came because they want to and they came in a legal way. But when you have borders and they're crossing the border and coming in illegal, maybe corporations are bringing them in, but it has to be done the right way.
But it's so much that no one still today has really addressed. Is it easy to get a U.S. citizenship? Is it? How long does it take? What are the risks of deportation away from your family?
We do not want to share. We have a complex about this is America, this is free, this is the land of the brave. All these wonderful things. The problem is so many people think that when immigrants come over here, they're going to take their jobs. If you go back in the history books, that's why they treated the Italians the way they treated the Italians. That's the reason why they treated the African Americans after slavery, after it was abolished. That's the reason why they treated the Asian people the way that they did, because they were so afraid that they were going to come over here and take something from them.
I think that America is a very generous country. And in general, we welcome immigrants legal. Are you aware, Terrell, that our country accepts more immigrants per year than the sum of all other countries of the world? Legal ones I'm talking about. Mm-hmm. Approximately 1 million every year. Now, I grant you that's 1/3 of 1% of the population, but that's still a fair number of people. We are very accepting of legal immigrants. That isn't to say that it's easy to get in.
There's a couple of people mentioned how do they get citizenship. I can tell you my personal story. I came here because the war broke in the country where I come from, in Bosnia in early 1990s. And my family was kind of stuck because we had no place to go. We had to decide, what are we going to do? You couldn't just say, okay, tomorrow I want to go to United States, and you got your airline ticket and you're on your way flying out there. It didn't really happen that way. My parents had to first qualify for it, and one of the reasons for our family was either you were in concentration camp during the war, either you came from the mixed marriage, meaning there was a two religion between the mother and the father, or you were abused during the war time. So my family ended up being able to go because we were actually arrested during the war era, and also because my father comes from a Muslim family and my mother comes from the Catholic family. So that was a two yes, I guess, on the application of the reason to come here. And then we had to go on an interview in the American Embassy in Croatia, and then we had to talk to a young gentleman and say, why are we willing to go, and what do we think we'll get there when we get there? What kind of life? What is the future that we're looking for? And then we had to do a physical test too. We had to get a physical exam, make sure we're not carrying any kind of disease that would impact the people here either. So, and then a few months later, they called us and they said, come to the airport. Your tickets are ready and you guys are flying. So we came here in 1995 and we've met so many great St. Louisans, so many welcoming St. Louisans. I've never been approached by anybody saying that you have taken my job or your English is not perfect and I don't want to talk. So I've felt nothing less than really welcoming people here in St. Louis.